breaking bones. And I asked him, well, then why don't you just do it to yourself? And he told me that he's tried, but he can never get the angles right. And I asked him if he's ever done it to anybody else, and he told me yes. He agreed that he'd let me, and he gave me the phone and everything, but the phone wasn't connected. He was kind of like a joke to him. I tried to plea with him and bargain with him. I told him that I wouldn't tell anybody what happened. I'd say I tripped over a coffee table or something like that, and he said nobody would ever believe me. I spent about half the day in the living room watching TV with him until he took me back upstairs and decided that he was ready to do some more damage. He takes me upstairs, puts me on his bed again. This time he grabs my left ankle and twists it around until it breaks. He kept twisting and twisting. The skin looked like a twisted rubber band. My feet were backwards. And he'd put a pillow over my face, or he'd tell me to hold it there, not to yell, not to fight back, or he'd break my neck or break my back. I never cried the whole time. I never let him know how scared I was or nothing like that. He would come in and, complain about the car not starting, and then that's when it seemed like he'd want to do damage again. He'd put leg braces on me for people with broken legs and stuff like that and try to make me walk. And at one point, we were standing over his stairs on this board, and either he kicked it out or it just gave way, but I went all the way down the flight of stairs and landed on my back. Well, at this point, I'm starting to swell up, and it's extremely painful, almost unbearable. My right ankle was swelled pretty big. It was about the size of a softball, and my thigh was about the size of a basketball in black and blue. Heard the door shut, I heard a car leave, so I knew he was gone, and this was my chance to make a break for it. So I crawled to his top of his stairs, and I threw myself down there head first. It was the only way to go. I couldn't do it any other way. And when I got to the bottom of the stairs, I'd pass out for a little while. I tried crawling through the living room, and I'd pass out. I don't know how many times I passed out and woke up. I didn't even make it to the kitchen when he came home. I was still in the living room. He drugged me upstairs after that and would twist my ankles around some more, jump on me, just took all of his anger out on me. They had to be just perfect. He'd move them around so all the seams were the same and everything was lined up. They were brand new white socks, and he had hundreds of pairs of them. He would settle down after he'd put the socks on. I guess that was his way of saying, he's done for now. He's not going to hurt me no more for a little while. At that point, he drags me downstairs, puts me back on the couch, and we watched a couple movies. Sunday morning when I woke up, my legs looked